Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the BG Show. We're here to do I guess, kind of quick 2023 Marvel preview of all the movies that are coming out, and what our thoughts are and what we think might happen. We're like varying degrees of fan. Well, I say me and Manny are pretty big fans. Mo's pretty big fan too.
I'll watch
Maybe
more.
not as
Most just
locked
a
in, but
fan
he
of
watches
movies
them.
in general.
Yeah, but it's good to have like his
I'm a fan of
perspective.
TV shows
All
or
right, so
anime.
we'll start with the first one that's coming out. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, aka Ant-Man 3, February 17th, 2023. Basically, it looks like he's going to the quantum realm. MODOK is going to be, looks like the villain of the movie, but like the big bad villain is going to be Kang. Who, if you don't know who Kang is, pretty much he's Reed Richards' great great grandfather, something like that. And he pretty much can control time. He can go like forward in time, back in time. If you're fighting him, he can freeze you. He could pretty much do anything he wants. Um, and it looks like he's going to kick the shit out of Paul Rudd, aka Scott.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll start with what I think going in. And so I think this will easily be the best Ant-Man movie. I'd be really surprised if it wasn't. But Marvel has like a tendency to make really good trailers that don't always, like, even Black Panther 2 had a great trailer. I thought the trailer was way better than the movie. Um, but I mean, with these two villains, MODOK looks like a great villain. Kang looks really good. Um, so I'm like really interested. I think it's gonna be really good. What do you guys think? Like, how interested are you?
I am very excited. I'm very excited for Kang. Jonathan Majors is gonna kill it.
It's perfect
He's
casting.
on, he's on top right now. Um, I have I guess I was gonna say I have a lot of faith, but I was probably more. I guess I'm hoping it's really good just because of him. Um, I'm really excited. I think it has the potential to be the best movie that came out recently. Like,
Of definitely of like since Endgame.
Best Marvel movie of 2023 so far.
What do you think, Mo? How interested are you from what I told you?
Like an 8 out of 10. I mean, it seems like it's gonna be a good movie. Am I
You
gonna
know
go see it
Jonathan
in
Majors from
theaters?
Lovecraft.
Probably not.
You know him from Lovecraft Country,
Yeah,
right?
I watched Lovecraft Country. What else? He was in what else
He's
was
going to be
he
in
in?
Creed 3. He's going to
Oh,
dominate
true.
this year,
Yeah, he's in Creed
bro, he
3.
looks like a fucking
which is
He looks
ironic
huge in
because
Creed
he might
3.
market correct Michael B. Jordan in real life and actually steal all of his acting roles going forward. So it's
Damn,
kind of funny he's
RIP.
the villain. But okay, going
yo.
on.
I love that he's playing a villain too.
Yeah, in both movies.
Yeah,
All right, going
he's amazing.
forward. So now next May 5th, 2023, another trilogy. We have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. James Gunn's last MCU anything before he takes over at DC. He already has taken over. Um, it's been a while since the last Guardians movie, like at least 5 years, I think. I think it's a lock. Rocket Raccoon's gonna die. Like lock minus like 10,000 odds. Um, I think,
Said lock.
and I think also Adam Warlock is like the new kind of like shiny character, and
I'm all I'm gonna say is that like I feel like he doesn't look that good from the trailer.
yeah, I mean
He looks kind of like I
it's
don't know.
late. It's late to introduce him because, like, in the comic book, he went up against him and Thanos. It was like a big fight, and they introduced him. He was the post credit scene of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. I don't know if you remember, but like that was post credit scene. Was like they open up like this
Oh,
big chest. Those gold, you remember those golden people,
Oh,
oh
you're
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. I do remember that.
and like
Yeah.
they're like his name's Adam, and you're like, oh shit,
Oh,
and
yeah, I do
that's when the
remember that.
Zac Efron rumor started. Everyone thought Zac Efron was gonna like
That
make
was so
people
long
thought
Uh,
Adam
ago.
what do you
Warlock.
think? What do you
There was a
think
theory
about
that
that?
Adam Warlock was the Soul Stone. That was like at one point. That was like a thing that like Adam he was gonna come in and like be the Soul Stone, which is like not even close. That was
What do you think about that casting?
about what?
Of Adam Warlock's casting.
Um, well, I think he's huge. They got him huge. He looks like twice
I
the size since they casted him.
I like him as an actor, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't see it. I feel
Yeah,
like he would have been a better villain.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think it'll be a good movie. I don't have like such strong opinions. I think it'll be,
I think
you
it'll be
know,
funny,
the same thing, the music,
sad.
everything that James Gunn does. He'll have emotional scenes, the music, funny stuff. It'll be good. All right, then the next. I think this is like the main event, at least for me. June 2nd, 2023, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, the sequel to what I think is like. I mean, you could make an argument, maybe the best comic book movie ever. I don't think it's like a crazy thing to say, at least for me. Um, Oscar Isaac is in this. They're having literally every Spider-Man in this. I mean, there's
That's
rumors
pretty
that
fire.
Tom Holland Spider-Man is going to be in it. The amazing,
Interesting.
you know that show, the Fantastic Spider-Man from like Disney Plus from like 10 years ago. It's popular. Like all the animated Spider-Mans.
All of the animated Spider-Man shows.
Yeah, like pretty much they're gonna tape that like that version of Spider-Man and that
That's
is his
pretty cool.
actor. So it's pretty
That's gonna
cool.
be nuts.
Um, yeah, I mean, if it's as good as I don't know if it'll be as good, but if it's anywhere close, I mean, there's not much to say. It'll just be really
The
good.
first one was great.
Yeah, it was like shockingly good. I
Yeah,
gotta watch it again. It was almost it was like a perfect movie.
I have a great story about the first one. So it was when it was in theaters, it was still or it was already out for like to buy on like Apple TV or Xbox and stuff like that. And so Steve and Daryl really wanted to see it. And I was like, guys, I could just buy it right now. It's like $10. We could all just watch it right here. And like they were so like adamant about going to see it in the theaters. So like they called an Uber and they get in this Uber and the guy starts rap battling Daryl in the Uber there. And then he ends up giving them a bunch of weed brownies. And Steve fell asleep during the movie. This man paid like $60 to go fall asleep during this movie, and I just watched the whole thing in my crib while they were gone.
All right,
It's so
next
dumb.
movie, July 28th, 2023. The Marvels, aka Captain Marvel 2, they basically shit on her, didn't think she could carry a sequel, so they changed the name, which is true. I mean, which is weird because her movie made over $1 billion. So even, it's kind of weird they didn't just make a sequel, but they're adding the two new characters like that they're adding is Miss Marvel from the show, and then Photon, which is the character from WandaVision.
WandaVision.
Yeah, facts.
I thought
She's
I
like the
still like
little
that
girl in the
show. I
first
don't
movie.
You said
um,
you
She's the
did
little
like that
girl in
show or
the first
didn't like
movie.
that
I
show?
did like that. I didn't like the ending, but I liked like the show until the ending.
Yeah,
What?
WandaVision was
WandaVision?
pretty good.
WandaVision, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I mean, I'm not watching that show like week to week was tough. The first like two,
the
first
first
like
3 weeks, it was
oh my
you were
god,
like, "What am I doing?" And
I
then
thought it
after
was
that, it was
good. I
good.
love that we had no idea what was going on because it was the first thing since, well, other than that Spider-Man movie, it was the first thing since the Endgame. So you're like, what are they even doing? Like, what's happening?
yeah, bro. I was like, I couldn't even like recommend it to people. I was like,
I couldn't
after I
recommend it, people.
was like, what the fuck is going on?
But I
had to
liked
wait
it.
till
Every 10 years, like, was a different sitcom.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool.
yeah, that was, yeah.
But saying all that, I have zero interest in this movie.
Interesting. I'm trying to think like what I'm trying to think what
Who's the villain in this movie?
Well, so did you know what happens at the end of Miss Marvel? Like
Yeah, I've seen it.
they switch places. So that's the post-credit scene.
Yeah, they switch
Which
places.
places?
Where's
I
Samuel
I
Jackson?
like don't really remember
What's he
watching that.
So the
doing?
post-credit scene is like she puts on
Oh,
like she switches like Captain Marvel ends up in Miss Marvel's house, and then wherever we don't know where Captain Marvel was, but we assume that's where Miss Marvel is now
okay,
because
I
she
do
put on the
kind of.
bands.
You're talking about the ending of
Speaking
the
of
show.
um Samuel Jackson. I saw the trailer for like
Secret
the
Invasion.
show. Oh man, that show looks fucking sick.
You want to do this? Well, I know we'll do this into another. Okay, this is a good idea. We'll cut this into another video. Well, we can talk about Craven. All right, we'll do Craven, then we'll cut. My
No idea
He's
who's even
rattled.
my
in that.
idea is
He's
my idea is to
rattled.
guess who you think the scrolls are in the MCU. All right, so I'm gonna cut it right here, actually. All right.